Okay, and we are back. Let's see here. Where was that at? Let's see here. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I think it's this way. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Alright. What's up? How you doing up here at the world?
Sean, you know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So what's come out here?
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, was it worth it?
Here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not... Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Hello? Can I get a teleport? Ah, you bastards. Damn, I hate that. Teleporting. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Alright, let's see here first.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I need a drink. Ah, some bourbon. You might want to clean that up. Okay, yeah, I guess it is up. Alright.
What are you doing here? Isn't today your day off?
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Who, me? Of course.
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to
Concur. Right. Such hard times down here.
I would never disagree that life in the Institute is better.
Yep.
Now, we take things even.
Okay, I
Phase
don't
3
care.
is simply...
Sing it,
It will
brother.
ensure...
I agree. I'm not sure what this means.
You'll see in time.
Mhm.
The reactor is close to ready. And to how you...
Mhm.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on...
Sing it,
Well,
brother.
I'm not overly...
Yep.
Yes, but
Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
Concur.
I don't know that.
Dr. Holdren, it is time.
I agree.
As I'm sure several of you are already aware.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, this is... Our best efforts have failed. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Yes, be
Please,
serious.
everyone, I am sorry.
This can't be helped.
Why would you joke about this? It isn't funny.
Were it a joke, I'd agree it's in. We can talk more later. The Institute cannot survive without leadership.
Right.
To that end,
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly just...
ignoring your... The Institute. I believe this will conclude.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Dr. Lee.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Alright, get going, yada yada yada. I'll talk to her first, then talk to him, because he ain't leaving there, I don't think, until I talk to him.
Hey.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
I've got a few minutes to browse. Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Oh, yeah, no, I just want to talk.
No, I just want to talk.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The
Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
the Brotherhood value your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Okay. Alright, let's get out of here.
So you're father's father, but he's older than you. That's weird.
I think more clearly while I'm walking.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today. I can't seem to...
Did you check robotics?
What happens if they hear you talking like this? They'll wake you. I suggest you keep this to yourself.
There you go.
Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot. I'm sorry, Father.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I'm right for this.
I don't know if I'm right for this.
Well, clearly. There's no question that's why I'd like you. They are hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Let's see here.
Just a routine.
That wasn't kind of what I was looking for. Okay, let's see here. Let's try that again. Alright, well, we'll end this one here.